Hi, I'm Keki Singh and I'm again on my channel GG Agra or Techie Krish. I'm a gold certified trainer and innovator as well and leader GG Agra. And this time I'm going to tell you about some values, labels and the formula. So without wasting time, we'll move to our presentation. So here, in this slide, I'm going to tell you about the values, labels and formula. So in the first or leftmost column, values are mentioned. 349, this is the whole number, or you can say the integer. 452.91, you can say the float or the real value. Minus 89121.2312, that is the precisional value, or you can say the real value. Here, this is the date, that is 11th month, 23rd date, and 2021 is the year. So this way we can use the date. This format we can use like month, date and year. And this is the time stamp, which includes date and time both. So here 4th month, 26th day and 2021 year, and time is 1933-36, and this is simply a date. Now the second column, that is the label. So if you want to insert any label in the cell, click on the cell and start typing. So if you type character like Girish Mathur, so this is called the label. This is also known as alphanumeric literal or the value. Next, 79 Pink City, this is again the alphanumeric value. Gurgaon 121023, alphabets are also there and numbers are also there. So alphabets plus numbers, so the combination of these two makes an alphanumeric literal or alphanumeric value. Similarly, we can give the label like this 5 and this way. Similarly, 7392, when you type 7392 without any single quote or the apostrophe or the caret sign, it will be treated as a number. And if you want that it should not be included in mathematical operation, then you should write this value 7392 preceded by single quote or double quote or the caret sign, so that it becomes the label. So hope you understood what the label is. And the third column says how to apply the formula. When you want to apply the formula in the particular cell of this spreadsheet, take the mouse pointer on the cell selected, and then again when you want to apply the formula, type equal sign as I have told you in the last video. To apply the formula, you will have to type equal sign. So first you type equal sign, then the cell address. So over here I have taken the cell addresses like A2 plus B2 plus C2, means A column second row, B column second row, C column second row. So all these three cells will be added in the cell in which you are applying the formula. Second example, equal D2 into 0.25, or you can say D2 into 25 upon 100, whichever is applicable. So this is also a formula, means you will have to first type equal sign, then cell address, then the operator and the value, and whichever formula you want you can apply. In addition, we can also apply the inbuilt functions like max, average, or count. And along with these functions, we can also include the range, means the cells collection of cells, or you can say the continuous cells or adjacent cells. So if I am taking A2 colon C2, it means I am including A2, B2 and C2 here. In the average, you'll see C2 to C10 means the C column. Cell C2 means second row of C column. C3, C4, C5, C10, likewise. Similarly, in the last example, count C2 to C10. So, whichever cell is selected in that cell, the value C2 to C10 cells will be counted and printed. So, hope you got the point. Now, the next is this. What are the limits and what are the specifications of Google Sheet? So, these are the points which defines the Google Sheet. We can apply up to 5 million cells for spreadsheets that are created in or converted to Google Sheet. 40,000 rows you can add at a time. Maximum number of columns are 18,278 or triple Z. Number of tabs, we can add 200 sheets per workbook or per spreadsheet. So there are some Google Finance formula also. So 1000 Google Finance formulas are available. Apart from this, we have the functions like import range functions, import range formulas, 50 cross workbook reference formulas, import data, import HTML, import feed or import XML formulas, 50 functions of external data. Maximum string length is 50,000 characters. Means if you want to type any sentence, it can be comprised of 50,000 characters. So these are the specifications and the limit of the Google Sheet. And then now next is, so here this is example sheet. So I am going to take you to these examples, and from this, if you want to, we'll go through the complete statements and we'll show you what are the formula should be. To add values stored in A2, B2, C2 means if you have selected A2, B2 and C2, here you're considering A2, C2, A2, B2 and C2. Then if you want to add the values of cell A2, cell B2 and cell C2, what should be the formula? You guess. I think this should be the formula. Equal A2 plus B2 plus C2, whichever cell is selected, in that cell the sum is printed. Similarly, to multiply values stored in cell A2 and cell B2, what should be the formula? Guess. So the formula should be equal A2 into B2. Similarly, if you find out the 1/5 of the value stored in B2, means B2 cell is having some value and you want to find out or evaluate 1/5 of that value. So how will you evaluate it? So this is the formula. It should be the formula equal and the cell address divided by 5. Similarly, to find 5 less than sum of B2 to C2, you will have to sum up B2 and C2. Let's find 5 less than, so B2 plus C2 and what? So see here, B2 plus C2 minus 5. So this way we can apply the formula in the cell. So another example we see, and if you want to sum the values from column C2 to C10, so here I am going to take the example of the range. So I am going to take the range from C2 to C10. So here, if you click, so I'll apply the function sum. Equal sum C2 colon C10. So I have included a range from cell address C2 to cell address C10. Similarly, if I want to find out the maximum value from the range C2 to C10, what should be the formula? So equal C2 equal max C2 to C10 means it will find out the maximum value among C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C10. Similarly, if you want to find out the big value out of C2 to D2, I can apply the condition. So on condition or on this if statement, we will discuss in detail in our another video. But over here, I'll have to find out the greater value of C2 and D2. So whichever is greater, it can be evaluated as if equal sign if C2 to D, if C2 is greater than D2, if C2 is greater than D2 means C2 is greater, so C2 is here, and if C2 is not greater means D2 is greater. So if C2 is greater than D2, then it will take C2 or C2 will be considered, otherwise D2 will be considered. If, then, and else. If this condition is true, then C2 will be taken onto account, and if this condition false, then D2 is taken onto account. Likewise, two values greater than 25, C2 to C10. Means we have to count the values, count if count the values of the cells from C2 to C10 which are greater than or equals to 25. So this way we can count the values of the cells which are greater than 25, greater than or equal to 25. So this way we can apply the formula in the cells. So hope you understood how to apply the formula in the cells. So in detail we'll gradually will learn in upcoming videos. And this is all for today. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye. And before saying bye, if you have not subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe it so that notification of the new video will be sent to your email ID. So bye bye.